Yo, how is everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to the first interview of 2020. Back for Meet the Community. I'm super excited. I'm super happy for super excited for the first guest we have on here. Wayton Pilkin. If you don't know who he is, he's an up and coming YouTuber at the moment. Very, very great videos, very cool stuff. So all you have to do is put exclamation mark Wayton and you will get an automatic link to his YouTube channel. As you guys know, for interviews, I won't be interacting with chat that often, but at the end, I will be opening it up for community questions. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Without further ado, let me make sure I get him unmuted. Oh, and also, guys, this interview will be on YouTube afterwards for anybody who misses it. So be sure to drop a like and subscribe on my channel as well as Wayton's. All right, without further ado, I'm going to unmute him here and we will get started. Wayton, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
All right, we're going to jump into some games here and get started on this interview. Guys, also the artwork below for Wayton, he does not have a webcam at the moment. So the artwork is done by I'm Cats. If you put exclamation mark art, please go drop Cats a follow for the amazing artwork for this. Awesome. Wayton, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks.
Sweet. I'm so happy to have you here. As soon as I saw, like, I don't know, I'd seen some of your stuff on YouTube, and then I don't know, a few people started like retweeting your stuff, and I was like, okay, this guy's like definitely like going somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's where I really realized I started blowing up, because I had like 1,000 subs one day, and then less than a week later I was at like 10,000.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden people like Sunless, Flimp, like they were following me on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, because these are the guys that I was watching and that like were a huge inspiration for me to start.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll jump right into the interview then. How long have you been playing Rocket League?
That's kind of a gray area. I started in season 2. That's when I first played. Oh, sorry. That's when I first started playing, and I have like prospect rewards there or something.
Okay.
But I played keyboard mouse on a laptop then, and then I came back to it like 6 months later when I realized that I can play with a controller.
Gotcha. Did you like it with keyboard mouse?
No, I mean, I gave it a chance. I put like 20 hours into it, so I didn't just play it once and then stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't a fan, especially I was playing it on a laptop, so the keyboard was horrible, and I was playing on like this weird wireless mouse.
I used to play on a MacBook.
Oh yeah, that
was rough. Yeah. Who was would you say you had like a specific, like an inspiration when you started like content creating and creating YouTube videos? Was there like a specific person or a group of people?
It's more of a combination, I guess. Well, when I first started YouTube, I didn't really have the plan to like actually make it to where I am now. I never expected anything like this to happen. I was just doing it for fun. So like my first 10 videos were like just maybe 100 views, a couple hundred views.
Yeah.
But the main reason why I wanted to do it was because it was like, oh, well, I know I want to do film as a degree for college, so this will be some good practice for it. But the main reason why I decided to make these types of videos, like the video essays that I make, Sunless Con, of course. Literally half my comments are like, "Oh my God, you're like something." So I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of like, yeah, but I'm not.
Right.
I'm my own person.
Right.
As well.
You're like, I'm forging my own.
Sunless Con, definitely for sure. But, also Musty, since he's like, he graduated high school the same year I did, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can be successful on YouTube even though you're only 18 or something. So.
Yeah.
Especially
so you're going to college for like, long term, but you have this carrying you along at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ideally, YouTube would be like the perfect job for me, just so I
Right.
can like work for myself. But you never know. It's a more of a unreliable source of income, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's always nice to have like a good backup plan.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite video to record so far?
It's kind of tough because most of my videos are like just voiceovers.
Yeah.
I
like,
I edit the voiceovers
I
and
love
everything.
all of them.
The recording portion is usually my least favorite part, just because I have to like get in the mode and everything, and you know, and it sometimes I have to like re-record different lines, which is just tedious and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be moving over to some other sort of more long raw recordings and then chopped up into a better video.
Gotcha.
Like more edited video. I'm moving into that sort of content pretty soon, but I guess my favorite one, it doesn't actually have that many views. It's Witch's Rule Number 1. That's the title of it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like I settle the debate for if it's like locking cars or keeping the ball up at 0 seconds. So I like asked 50 people in game.
Gotcha.
At, like different servers and everything to get a good sample size. Oh, it's close. And yeah, that was a fun one to record because at the time that was probably my most unique video.
I feel like that's just like an ongoing debate that will never end ever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to
There'll
actually
always be people on
do
each
anything
side.
monumental with that video. I just thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And whenever there's like a debate about it, it's just like, hey, watch this video.
All right, sorry, I'm focused now. I don't want to lose, you know. Out of all of the content creators, besides myself, who would you want to collaborate with? I mean, you can collaborate with me. It's okay.
I mean, well, like I think we're doing that right now.
Yeah. Oh, true.
So check that off the list.
Do you do a lot of collaborations?
I haven't done any so far.
Okay, that's
but
what I
do
thought.
plan to do some in the future. Like
Awesome.
On my Twitter, I've announced that I'm doing RLRS calls with Geek, who's another small underrated YouTuber, and Verge, which sort of most people know who he is. So we're doing RLRS calls.
So.
Yeah. We're doing RLRS calls together. That should be pretty fun.
Very cool. Oh no, I thought I had that saved.
Just powered it in.
Any is there like any one specific person that you like, you know, would be like a dream like collab?
Oh right. I don't know. I mean, I've had a chat with like the main people that have inspired me.
Yeah.
Like it was mainly Sunless and Flume because they were like the OG like. I don't know. They were the first to make like sort of Rocket League essay sort of videos, which is what I like to revolve my channel around. Oh. And I've talked with both of them.
Cool.
Which is pretty cool.
So maybe something in the works coming up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We also might be scrimming against Scuff Station, which is Sunless.
Ooh, yep. That's cool. Okay, a big question that came on Twitter that I wanted to ask you and get an in-person opinion on is: would you kiss, marry, or kill Sandman, Floop, or Sunless?
Oh, that's a tough one. Okay. I've actually never done one of these.
I stay away from them.
Yeah, they can cause some controversy sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. When I talked with Flume, he seemed like a really nice guy, so I'd probably marry Flume.
Perfect.
Sunless, I guess I've never talked with John Sandman. He doesn't even follow me on Twitter, which is kind of sad.
So you're gonna kill him off?
Yeah, John Sandman's dead. So. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. Just I'd kill John and kiss Sunless. I don't know.
Okay, there you go. There's no good answer to that question, honestly.
I know, it's one of those tough dilemmas.
Oh, I went main menu, by the way.
Okay, I just left.
Cool. Okay, a big question that like I think a lot of people have for like YouTubers and stuff. I feel like the bigger YouTubers don't really have that much of a problem with this. But like, are you ever afraid of like running out of YouTube ideas and like new things to do?
It's never been like a huge issue. Like, okay, I have no clue what I'm gonna do for my next video.
Cool.
But there have been a couple points where it's just like, okay, I've got like only 2 ideas lined up.
Right.
And once I make those, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Right.
But usually, the ideas just come as I'm thinking. Like, it's weird. I usually think of my ideas at like 2 a.m. It's something about my brain. It's just like.
Do you have like a notebook or something that you write the answers down in, or?
It's very unorganized in a Google Doc.
Okay.
That's basically what it is.
Cool. Because I know, like,
yeah,
I've gotten my best system is like I have a notebook and I just like that's my notebook that I go to for everything.
So you have an actual physical. Notebook.
I write it down just so I can see it in person.
Old school.
Yeah. I should have gone for that. That's okay.
Good.
Cool. But yeah, I feel like the smaller like YouTubers and stuff, like it's just a struggle because what a flick.
You definitely
like, you need to be
up to more
you want to be like
opportunities.
original, you know, because like people have already done everything. Oh,
Trying to get the bump.
I know. That was nice. He's really good at flicking. I'm gonna go high. He's gonna go low. Oh no!
Oh, he just straight line, right?
He had all the time in the world for that. Yeah, because you want to be original, you know, and do something. You don't want to copy like the big people, because then everyone's like, well, they're already doing that. So like you want to do something like new, but then it's like hard to come up with like an original idea for Rocket League, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, people already accuse me of copying Sunless. So,
Well,
so even if, and I don't think I'm copying. Of course, I'm inspired by him, but you know, I've never just straight up copied a video.
Right.
And
I feel like a lot of the topics,
either way,
like from my opinion, like a lot of the topics that you've covered in your videos and stuff have like been covered, but it's almost like you're taking a fresh look on them, and like it's more relevant for 2019, 2020.
Yeah,
because I feel like the game has changed so much. Yeah.
Yeah, like whether it's like my guide to ranking up or whatever. I saw like the last time someone made like a complete guide that I thought was really good was like 2 or 3 years ago. So
yeah,
I watched the video and was like, oh, that's pretty outdated. There's a lot
Yeah.
more stuff I talked about that wasn't mentioned.
Okay, well, let's see. No worries, no worries. This is more for the interview. The gameplay is second.
Okay. Yeah, that's my main focus. I'm not playing to the best of my ability right now.
Oh. Okay. All right. Back to the questions. Do you ever like sit down and have brainstorm sessions, or do the ideas just kind of come to you at 2 in the morning?
I don't think I've actually had like straight up brainstorm session for video ideas themselves.
Yeah.
I do brainstorm for like, okay, I've got this title, like it sounds like a really good concept, but what do I specifically want to do?
Right.
Sometimes I invite my friends to the call so I can get like a fresh take on it. Yeah, not really for specific video ideas. It's kind of hard to scratch.
Yeah. That makes sense. I tried. That was all I had. Let's see. Oh, what editing program do you use?
Oh, Premiere.
Okay, cool.
All Premiere.
Whew. Yeah, I used when I first started out, I was using iMovie for everything. But
yeah, a lot of people start out with that. It's a good thing to like.
It's easy to like chop things up.
Yeah, it's easy to start with. Yep. Whereas if you're starting with video editing with just Premiere,
you'll be completely lost.
Get discouraged. Immediately. Yeah, I did a little bit of like iMovie on the mobile version on my phone.
Yeah.
So I like kind of got how the process worked.
Yep.
And then I moved to Filmora, which
I use that as well.
It's a good
That's
software,
what I use right
but
now.
it's very limiting.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I use that right now as like a transition.
Yeah, there's a lot of like interesting preset transitions in there.
Well, I just mean like a transition from iMovie to Premiere. It's like a good.
Oh, right.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm ball chasing.
Oh, you're fine. You're scoring. Oh.
I tried. It was so close.
You landed on top of... No! I just
All
like
right.
carried him for a little bit.
Do you remember the first video you ever made?
No, like, not even Rocket League, first video ever?
First video ever.
Yeah, I do. It was, so my brother, I did wrestling too in high school, but it was before I was in high school.
Yeah.
My brother did wrestling in high school, and he's like, hey, can you make me, wrestling, like, highlight mix thing? So I was like, okay, I can try, because I've always wanted to get into video editing.
Yeah.
And it took me like
this is my big break.
I used, I don't know if you know what, yeah, I don't know if you know what Blender is, but
I don't.
it's like a 3D animation software.
Okay.
And it also has a video editing like software within it.
Gotcha.
Which is really janky and unorganized and everything. Yeah. Hard to get used to. But I tried it, and it took me like 3 hours to get this like 45 second clips. Like it was like 5 clips, and it took me like 2 hours to get 45 seconds of a 45-second video.
Oh, he read me. Oh no. Oh, good. Well, you gotta start somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
What was the first Rocket League video you ever made?
That would be a montage for me and my friends.
Okay. Cool.
Way back in the day when I was like silver goldish. It was very bad. The quality was bad. This is the
best thing ever.
Yeah.
Are there any other games you play on a regular basis besides Rocket League?
I mean, some games have come and went, like CS:GO. I haven't played that in months, but I used to play that a little bit. I never got good at it, but I played it occasionally.
Yeah.
Right now it's kind of like bouncing in between like Castle Crashers a little bit with some friends, just to like chill out.
Yeah.
I don't really play any other competitive games, but
okay.
Yeah, Rocket League's really the only competitive game I play.
Gotcha. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, I just left.
No worries. Let's see. Oh, was there a certain moment in your YouTube career or a specific video that you can point to that was the turning point for you? Like, was there one video that just like popped off?
Definitely I guess there's kind of 2 turning points. One of them was top 10 most expensive items in Rocket League 2019, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with that video because it blew up.
Right.
It got like over 200,000 views, and when I only had like a couple hundred subscribers, so that boosted me to like 1,000 subscribers.
Gotcha.
But I hate it because it was the editing of the video was decent, but I started the top 10 from number 1.
Oh no.
I don't know why, but I started, so I was like, number 1, white hat. Then I finished off with like, I don't even remember, like some, like the beta nugget or something. That was like 80.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, that was kind of bad that I started with number 1. I got a lot of hate for that.
I'm sure.
Like, dude, why don't you start with number 1? It's like, sorry. I didn't expect anyone to see the video, so I was expecting to get like, maybe like 100 views. And also 100,000. It's like, whoa.
You're like, oh crap, people are actually watching it. Yeah, that's what happened with like my first video that ever blew up, but it was because it was a match between Gainer and DLG, and then
like a show match.
Yeah, and Gainer shared it with like his community, and I wasn't like expecting him to do that. And all of a sudden there were like 26,000 views on it, and I was like, wait, I would have done that so much differently if I knew so many people were going to be watching this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you never know, like,
you never know
which one of your videos is going to blow up, so you better like make the most of all of them. But
honestly, I think it's going to be this one.
What was that?
This is going to be the one for me when I put this interview on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm
for sure. Yeah.
They'll just see Wayton in the title. They'll be like, "Oh my god!"
They'll be like, "Yes."
Yeah. So the second turning point that got me to like 1,000. And then the second turning point, which really blew up, was the reason your rank doesn't reflect your skill.
Gotcha.
So, like, my main goal with that video was to, you know, kind of appease the crowd of people who say, like, oh man, I'm diamond, but I should be champ or whatever. But then again, like, put some truth into it, like, just like,
absolutely.
Okay, you're right, but kinda, maybe right. You might be right, depending on if you grind solo queue and everything. You're probably where you belong.
Right.
But if you play partied up with friends and everything, since there's a huge like rank difference,
yep.
then there's a chance you deserve to be higher. But a lot of people took it the wrong way, and they're like, "Oh my God, he's encouraging." I'm a GC stuck in plat, or whatever.
And you're like, no, that wasn't the point. It's just
That's not the point of the video.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
Yep.
But yeah. There's always going to be issues like that with
absolutely.
No matter what you post.
Everyone's going to want to blame something or somebody for where they're at.
Yeah.
How long does it typically take you to edit a video?
Of course, it depends on the video, but I guess the whole process of a video usually takes like 25 hours or more.
Wow.
That includes like script writing, brainstorming for the structure of the video and everything, recording the scripts, getting all the recordings done.
Goodness.
Whether like maybe gathering statistics.
Yep.
If I need to, depending on the type of video.
That's awesome.
So yeah, because making the video is just one part of it.
Yep.
And getting everything else, as far as like the statistics or the analyzation of replays or whatever, that takes a whole nother aspect to it.
Absolutely. Well, it definitely shows in like the how your videos turn out. So.
Yeah, quality over quantity, 100%.
Absolutely. Uh-oh, I'm not getting to that. Let's see. Oh, so Gamers Ready coach. You are a coach on Gamers Ready.
Yes, I am. I actually did my first couple sessions the other day.
Very cool. How'd they go?
It went well. Yeah, I learned a lot, and they're happy with the direction I was sending them and the tips I gave them, so it's cool.
Perfect. Sorry. Ooh, okay. Wanted to focus up.
Don't say sorry while you're scoring.
No, I was saying sorry to like stop talking all of a sudden. So have you seen Gamers Ready like take off lately, like in the past little while? Or I guess did you just start coaching then?
Yeah, I just started.
Okay.
So I probably wouldn't be a Gamers Ready coach if I wasn't a YouTuber.
Gotcha.
Because I reached out to Alex, who's one of the like representatives.
Yeah.
But this was before I was blowing up, and he said, like, hey, so we're currently not accepting applications or whatever, but if you work hard or whatever. He didn't completely blow the option out of the water.
Right.
But he said, like, if you work hard and show you're really dedicated to helping people, then yeah, we can probably add you as a coach.
There you go.
So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then literally like a week later, that's when my YouTube stuff started blowing up.
Wow.
And Floomp had a talk, like he went to RLCS with Alex.
Oh yeah.
And Floomp was apparently he mentioned something about me, and Alex was like, hey, I know that guy. so then Alex messaged me saying like, oh cool, like didn't realize your channel was blowing up or whatever.
Yeah.
We can look into getting you as a coach on our website. So
that's awesome. That's really cool. Let's see. Okay, if you could improve one or two things about the game in general, what would those be and why?
Ooh. There's a lot of little things, I'd say. Like tournaments is... Oops, my controller just connected up.
No worries.
Like the tournaments mode is pretty janky sometimes.
Yeah, I asked...
It's kind of like they put it out there and then they didn't do anything else with it.
Right.
And like if you're hosting a tournament, like you can't join to spectate until it's like already a minute.
Right.
That should be a pretty easy fix, I would think. Tournaments definitely can be fixed, as well as custom training.
Yes.
They haven't touched that in a long time. They can definitely put some updates with that, whether it's like putting some sort of pre-recorded defender car.
Yep. There's a ton of things they can do with that.
Yeah, there's so much more they can do with custom training. And then there's like little things where Oh my god.
Oh, no!
Oh, shoot. So close.
I'm about to read that off
Yeah,
the
there's like some little things where, like creator codes, you know. That's that's pretty close. Yeah, creator codes, like you know how Fortnite has it.
Yes.
Basically the same thing except for Rocket League. I assume those are gonna come in the game at some point, just because Epic Games, Psyonix is part of Epic Games now, so
Yep.
probably arrive at some point. As well as like the content creator tag.
Yes.
You know, like so people like don't impersonate others. Like Lethemir made a video where he just impersonated Musty.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
called him out on it. Everyone just thought, like, wait, it's Musty. Cool. So he could, you could just straight up impersonate someone like Musty or Sunless Khan or Floop or whatever.
And get away with it right now.
Most people who don't bother to check the profile would just be like, oh wow, that's Sunless. Hey, I'm a big fan.
Yep.
But let's say Sunless is just like, this fake Sunless, like, what a save, what a save. I hate you all, I hate you all, or whatever. It's like,
And people like,
whoa, Sunless
right.
is a jerk.
Yep.
Or whatever. So
that needs to be fixed.
yeah, so and that could be fixed by just some sort of content creator tag, you know, or maybe some check mark. So just a few little things like that.
Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Cool. Yeah, Mercy also mentioned the tournaments as an improvement that needed to happen, and I think it's definitely huge because I feel like tournaments are more and more like popular now.
Yeah.
I don't know, just from my own perspective, but
I bet they would become even more popular if they got fixed.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
they optimized it better and everything. Like I barely ever go in tournaments and everything because it's like, what's the point, you know? You can't fill up a tournament unless you like accept every single rank from unranked to GC.
Yeah.
So when you join a tournament, you could be going against like bronze, for all you know. Like,
Yeah.
that's not fun. It's just boring.
Yep.
Scoring an open net basically every time.
All right. Are there any big projects in the works right now? I know you were mentioning you were working on a video right before this.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can hint at?
Most videos I can be like, yeah, I'm working my next video, blah, 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 but this one I actually can't talk about because it involves other people.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, but along with that, there's some good news coming along with collaborations and stuff.
Very cool.
So
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever attended or will you be attending any of the LANs?
I've wanted to. I've wanted to for a really long time.
Where do you live?
So,
what is your address?
I grew up in. So yeah, it's 123. I grew up near Sacramento,
okay,
California, but right now I go to Boise State, and I'm actually on the esports team there.
Oh, very cool.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
And me and a few of the esports guys were actually planning on going to RLCS. This past one in Madrid.
Yeah.
It was before it was even announced that it was going to be in Madrid, I think. But we wanted to go for it. We wanted to go to it together until we realized that it was right in the middle of finals week.
No.
So I kind of ruined everything. But yeah, hopefully the next one. If the next one is like mid-May, then I'm 100% going to that, no matter where it is.
No matter where it is.
Yep.
Hopefully it should be in the States.
Yeah, I mean, then again, it's been in the States a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was in EU.
Really?
This past one was in Madrid, but you know,
what? He got me.
Wow. A lot of people are complaining like, oh man, they don't support EU enough or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Like I think people are complaining about CRL or whatever, like there's CRL for NA but not for EU.
Damn.
So they might try and appease that by doing another Europe thing, because I think there's only been 2 European lanes.
For some reason, I thought they were like alternating, but
they've done London and Madrid in Europe, and I think that's it.
Okay. Oh, so it was just recently that they started doing them in Europe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
So that's like 6 NA and like 2 EU.
Yeah, I got you. Cool, man. Well, is there anything else as we're ending this game that I didn't mention that you just feel the need to share with the community before we start community questions?
I don't think so.
All right.
Let's hop into the community questions.
Cool. All right, chat. As we're finishing this game, you guys can start popping your questions into chat for Wayton, and then we'll get to that as soon as we are done with this game. Oh, that was so nutty.
Huge flip.
Oh, he stole my boost. That's okay. He's gonna steal that boost too. We faked each other out.
I have 0.
No worries.
Do my best. No, keep it up.
Hey. Oh, come on.
What's? No.
No. All right, let's see. All right, chat. Let me see. What questions do you have for Wayton? Torpax lurking while I'm working. Hey, Torpax, thank you so much for the lurk. I really, really appreciate that. Wayton, your vids are top tier. Don't forget the llama gang when you blow up. All right, I guess that was more of a statement than a question. So,
well, I will cherish this moment.
It'll be forever remembered on YouTube. Come to the next DreamHack Dallas, both of you. They are so fun. Hey, Midwest Rocket League, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I have wanted to go do a DreamHack, and Dallas is on the list. I'm not sure if it'll work out this year, just because of a lot going on, but it is. I will definitely try to get there, and I'm gonna bring Wayton with me.
Yeah,
I'm at Sunless
like
Adventure.
that's like the same thing. I want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of it fits into my time and everything, because
yeah.
I'm also in college, which is makes things even more busy.
Yeah, definitely. I met Sunless Inverter last year along with numerous pro players. There's nothing quite like live Rocket League events. I know. I still haven't been to my first one. I don't think Wayton's been to a first one yet either. So yeah, I definitely know they're super, super hyped. So and also Wayton, thank you so much for the follow. Orange Assassin, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow. Nebula K,
Orange
thank you for the follow.
I know that guy. What's up, Orange?
Hey. Also, Prodige23, thank you so much. What is the best car and why is it the Scarab?
did Orange ask
Orange
that?
is asking that.
Of course he is. It's the Scarab, as Orange said, and it's because I don't know.
There's cool. No, just because it's the Scarab.
It's the Scarab, dude.
I love it. What first sparked you to do YouTube? Inspiration. I think we answered that at the beginning, Midwest, but if you'd like to just quickly go over that again, wait in one sentence.
Well, there's actually a specific reason why I started. There were people who inspired me, but there was a specific reason why I started. So basically, in May of 2019, my internet just started going like nutso, really unreliable. Like we didn't change providers, didn't change plans at all. Our provider just suddenly got way less reliable, and I'd jump up to like 200 ping for like minutes at a time.
Damn.
So because of that, it's like, well, I can't really play competitively right now. What am I going to do now? Well, you don't need connection to edit videos. So I was like, you know what? I've made montages in the past. You know, I feel like I'm decent at it. And then I just started to make a video essay.
Yeah.
Which is the ranking up in Rocket League through science. That's the first Rocket League video essay I ever made.
That's cool.
And yeah, I got a decent response considering it was on like a brand new channel.
Yeah.
So
I feel like a good, just you can agree with me or not for this, but like I would say Schmoogly just said something in chat about tips for content creation and video ideas. He has one YouTube video out and don't want to be a copycat of other Rocket League YouTubers, but something like, I don't know, when I was starting out, to be original and not to copycat, like try to figure out a series. I feel like that's just an easy thing for a new content creator, new YouTuber to do, is like have a series. So like you don't really have to come up with like necessarily a new idea. You just know like that's gonna be the series, and then you kind of line the videos up, like do 4 or 5 videos in that series, because that'll kind of get you kickstarted and kind of get a name out there for yourself. I don't know, what do you think about that?
Yeah, series, the thing is, I think series are, I look at them a little bit differently, whereas if you start to grow your audience, and then you get like a bunch of subscribers all of a sudden,
yeah.
If you already have a series going, and then you all of a sudden you get a bunch of subscribers from like another video, let's say, if you upload a video on that new series, they're going to be like, oh, wow, he just posted episode 4 of this series that I haven't heard of. Let me check out all those other episodes.
Yeah.
So it's a really good way to like establish yourself as a creator in that sense. So
cool.
That's the way I look at series. But as far as tips for just getting started, have a purpose with each one of your videos. You don't want to be like, I want to record a YouTube video today. No, you have to think of the video and then decide, okay, how am I going to do this? You know, you don't want to just start recording like some twos gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, no one's going to watch that unless your name is John Sandman or Google Fools or Neat Mike or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because like I mean, yeah, people have already done that. It's been done. I feel like people don't want to sit through, you know, a 15-minute just gameplay video from, you know, Billy Bob on YouTube. You know, like that's not gonna bring people to your channel. Super Chicken, hello. Are you part of AG? Aren't you?
AG?
Super Chicken is asking. Super Chicken.
I'm not sure what AG is. So
could you ask that again, Super Chicken? How did you become a coach on Gamers Ready, and how can I become one? I'm currently coaching for a CRL team to gain credibility, but what else could I do?
So right now Gamers Ready isn't accepting coaching applications, but what you can do is if you show enough interest and show that you're like you have some knowledge, like your GC, you have some experience playing at that level, and you're good at analyzing gameplay, and you can prove that to like Alex or Floomp somehow, then they'll probably look into you and consider making you a coach. But you have to be really dedicated to it for them to add you. So.
And I'd say kind of have like your own little following or name. Yeah, like you said, like name,
it's
name
not
to yourself.
the following part. It helps, but it's not 100% necessary. Like I think another coach named Hootie Hoo, he doesn't really have a following.
He's a good friend of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a. I remember Alex used him as an example. As like, yeah, he's not. He just showed that he was really interested and has some good knowledge in the game and everything. So they added him as a coach, even though they weren't accepting applications. So.
And he was in the Sunless video, and all of a sudden blew up.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Lana, the new screen looks so good. Thank you, man. I'm very happy with how they turned out, and they've really worked out for these interviews so far. Let me see. I did see. Oh, does Wayton freestyle? Rick is wondering.
I mean, not. I don't like go like, okay, I want to do like a freestyle montage or whatever. You know, I don't try to hit clips for montages or anything, but I do like going for just nutty clips, and I feel like I have a freestyle sort of play style, I guess. Yeah. Where I go for like air dribbles, ceiling shots, redirects, double taps, stuff like that. Yeah. That's my main. Those are like my favorite types of shots. So I think I have a freestyle play style, but I don't necessarily have a freestyle team or do whatever. Right. You know? I also use the breakout, which freestyle card.
That's cool. All right. I think that about wraps up the questions. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys all for chatting. A huge thank you to Wayton. Guys, if you haven't already, please put !Wayton in the chat. And if you're not subscribed to him for some reason, please go drop him a subscribe on his YouTube channel. Also, big shout out to Cats for the artwork. Please put !art and go drop Cats a follow on Instagram for all of his amazing artwork. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, Wayton. You have a great night, and I will see you guys again soon.
Thanks so much. I'll see you.